So 8 days ago, Robert Bowers walked into Eitz Chaim, the Tree of Life synagogue in Pittsburgh, which was holding 3 separate services, including one, apparently, according to the advocate, a bris, a circumcision, a covenant for a child of a gay couple. The synagogue had chosen to affiliate with Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, HIAS, even hold welcome refugee Sabbath celebrations, and so 11 people were slaughtered and countless others were injured. So how do Jews react to crises like this? So one thing I notice, particularly in Jewish life, is tremendous expenditure of energy. Like, people become tremendously energized after crises like this, and there's not much fatalism, there's not much God will handle it, and never hear sentiments such as, oh well, things will get so much better in the next world, or Rabbi Akiva suffered at the hands of the Romans, so we have to suffer too. No. So number one distinguishing characteristic I've noticed of Jews in crisis is the tremendous release of energy, tremendous sense of energy, and Jews tend to rally around and look for what they could do to ameliorate the crisis and to better prepare their community, their family. So boom, there's this tremendous explosion of energy in reaction to crises like Pittsburgh. 2, a tremendous sense of unity and comradeship with your fellow Jews. That all Jews are brothers, we have to look out for each other, even if we passionately disagree about things. So there's camaraderie. Then there is fear, which leads to all these things: the expenditure of energy, the organization, the fundraising, the gathering of communal energies, there's strategizing. Every synagogue is looking at its security policies and upgrading security. So synagogues that had no security are now getting security. Synagogues that had no armed security are now getting armed security. There's training. More and more Jews will get training in security matters, in how to handle guns, get permitted to carry a gun, or go out and buy guns. Jewish non-profits are leaping into the breach, and of course they will have mixed motivations like any human endeavor. So there will be one, a sense, oh, this shows how important I am or how important my group is, and how we need to get more funding, more people participating, more people listening to us. We need to get more power, just to do good, of course. So you have members of the elite Jews running to go into CNN and to make pronouncements and to petition the authorities. But compared to other groups that I've been a part of, I just see an explosion of energy unlike any other group that I've been around. I see very much a sense that we can deal with this. We need to do things, we need to organize, we need to build up our organizations, we need to redirect our focus, our energies, we need to take measures, we need to get armed, we need to get trained, we need to revamp security protocols. There's a tremendous sense that we can make a difference. There's a tremendous sense of agency among Jews. Like Christians, the most important world's the next world. It's all about the individual walk with Jesus. What a jerk. And Jews take action. Okay, there's not a lot of prayer. Well, there's prayer, but there's not a lot of sitting around passive, reacting to crises like this. It's very much a sense that this problem is before us and we can deal with it, we can handle it, we can get smarter, we can get more prepared, we can get more disciplined, we can change how we do things, we can become more alert, we can fundraise, we can point people to take action. There's a tremendous sense that we can do things and that we must do things and that the time is nigh and we must act. And so there's this energy organization, fundraising, rethinking, people weighing in, discussions, intense commitment. That's one of the distinguishing characteristics I've noticed about Jewish life is intense commitment, monetary, time, cognitive, psychological, prayer, study of Torah, all sorts of things to bring community together, to bring the community to a high level of intensity, to greater willingness to sacrifice for each other, to get training, to look out for the most vulnerable members of the community, to take action, to contribute. It's almost like an atomic bomb going off, so to speak. There's just this. First you had these atoms, you had ordinary Jews going about leading ordinary lives. Then you have a crisis, which is like an atomic explosion with the release of tremendous energy, fundraising, and education, and prayer, and Torah study, and rethinking, revamping, reconsidering, planning, taking action. It's exciting, wondrous, passionate thing to be a part of. The Jewish way of life is a very passionate, intense, emotional, high IQ, communal thing. It's the Jewish way to react to these crises is not individualistic, it's communal. You work together with your fellow Jews to come up with plans and policies to deal with the crisis. It's not so much about your individual walk with God and how you as an individual are going to deal, but it's very much focused on the community. So the communal aspect of Judaism is heightened at times like these, and you work together to try to deal with these problems.